don't know why I'm frightened.
Janice McZeal migrated from Compton, California to the beautiful, sunny Palm Springs in 1989 with her dad, Fred Mason, and two teenagers, Joy Love and J. Frederick McZeal. Janice had taught her children to love everyone and that we are all God's children and that there was nothing that they could not do. Janice was an educator and taught typing and shorthand in the 70s. Janice and her husband, Jimmy McZeal, later moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and she started a local TV show empowering the Black and brown communities at large. In the 80s, battling addiction and overcoming the obstacles of racism and sexism, she soared with the support of Sidney Poitier, Red Fox, and began the plight of talking truth to power. She boycotted the Academy Awards in 1983 and led protesters to marching and shouting, "Only 3 black wins in 55 years. Only 3 black wins in 55 years."
Probably never win an Oscar for saying this, but hey, what the hey, I gotta say it. Actually, I might not be in any trouble because the way it's been going is about every 20 years we get one, so we ain't due for about 2004.
Living in the Palm Springs, her daughter, Joy McZeal, became one of the first black cheerleaders at Palm Springs High in the 90s and is now a thriving educator. Her son, JJ, works with disabled students and runs a nonprofit. While living in the former mini mansion owned by Al Capone's attorney in 1991, Janice noticed that there were homeless people and families throughout Palm Springs and the Coachella Valley, and they were not being assisted. Palm Springs Mayor was Sonny Bono. She asked Sonny, "What can we do to resolve the quiet issues of homelessness in this beautiful Palm Springs?" She asked her father, Fred Mason, and they began to feed and later rented a motel on Indian Canyon Boulevard and partnered with the owners and provided housing for Palm Springs' forgotten people. She later visited actress Valerie Harper and became an advocate with Housing Now and sent 2 young people, Nadira Lee and Stephen Williams, to Washington, D.C. to march and photograph this national cry against the lack of housing and assistance for the homeless. Washington had money for wars, but not to provide housing for its poor and needy. Jesus asked us, "For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you took me in. I was in prison, and you came to visit me." Janice McZeal has produced several TV shows and a local Miss California Sunshine pageant. She has produced a clothing line called Asante Fashion. She has worked hard and tirelessly trying to make rival groups, the Crips and the Bloods, to do a truce during the civil unrest and have the support of Councilwoman Patricia Moore and actress Regina King and Raina King at this event. She has fought for the homeless, not only in Palm Springs, but in Los Angeles. She is the recipient of the Community Philanthropic Award